Hello everyone. Now let us consider the second case. Okay. Let the object begin at the same point A and approach the same point. Sorry, I make the same mistake every time. Anyway, so it starts at the point A and reaches the point B, and from there on, let's say it turns back and approaches this point C. It starts at A, reaches point B, and then turns back and comes to point C. Now let us try to find out distance, displacement, speed and velocity. So what is, okay, anyways, so before that I have to give you the values, right? So let the distance A to B remain 20 kilometers, the way it was in your previous example. And if C is the midpoint, then C to B should be 10 kilometers. The same case with AC also. Okay, so so AC, I'll mention that also. So AC should be, so AC should also be 10 kilometers. Okay. Now, what is the distance? So it starts at A, goes to the point B, and comes back to C, right? So the total distance would be AB plus BC. I hope all of you understood it till here. The total distance traveled by the body from traveling A to B to C will be AB plus BC. That is what we have here. So AB plus BC. What is AB? AB is 20 kilometers and BC is 10 kilometers. So the total would be 30 kilometers. Now let us find out the displacement. Okay. So now what is the displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance from the initial point to the final point. It doesn't care whether it went till B or some other point D here or some other point E here, it doesn't matter. So anyways, so the shortest point, the shortest line between A and A, the initial point, and C, the final point, is AC. So what is AC? AC equals 10 kilometers. So the displacement is 10 kilometers. In this case you will see that the distance is not equal to the displacement. Okay, now let us try to find out speed. Speed equals distance by time. So what is the distance? 30 kilometers. Okay, so now since we know the distance to be 30 kilometers, now what is the time? Time is the same as what we took in the previous example. A to B, it takes 2 hours. So, and B to C, it would take half the time because C is the midpoint, so it will be 1 hour. I'll write it. A to B is 2 hours. B to C is 1 hour. Because it's the midpoint, it will take half the time. Okay, so what is the total time taken from A to B and from B to C? It will be 2 plus 1 hour. So that should be 30 by 3 equals 10 kilometers per hour. I hope all of you understood this. Okay, now let us try to find out velocity. Velocity is defined as displacement by time. Okay, so what is the displacement? Displacement, we found it out to be 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. And what is the time? Total time is 2 hours plus 1 hour traveling back to C, right? So that is 3 hours. Hence the velocity will be 10 by 3 equals 3.33 kilometers per hour. So in this case we see that the distance and the displacement are not equal, while the speed and the velocity are also not equal. I hope I didn't confuse you all, and I hope all of you understood this. Thank you.